is a beautiful Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday late afternoon. It's almost 4. So Rev here is playing with the laptop charger. Yeah, great parenting. Oh, I don't even know if you saw her because I had the thing flipped up, but she's playing with the, I unplugged it of course for her, and I took off like this part, so she's just playing with that half, and she was sitting here like whacking it back and forth, and she like is hit Daisy with it almost. You want to play, daters? Sits in. Yep, so she's just been sitting here. Oh, now she has it like wrapped around her. And just put it back over there. There you go. She's just been having fun. You're a good girl. Oh, we gotta put that back in, otherwise you're gonna stick it in your mouth, and I don't want you to put it in your mouth. I also wanted to mention that when I said that I wanted to get a high chair, everyone was like, you know she's gonna throw food off no matter where you put her, like even if it's a high chair. I know that. That's not why I want a high chair. Obviously, I was talking about that space between the table and the high chair, and like the hook-on chair. That just doubles the amount of food that is on the ground. But my main reason that I don't like that is, you guys know that I'm a brand ambassador for Easy Peasy, and I love their stuff. Like this, I'm gonna be giving away this Easy Peasy bowl, Happy Bowl, on my mom channel in the next week or 2. But we have our Easy Peasy stuff and it won't fit there. So like we have our Happy Bowl here, and you guys have seen these, like you can't pick them up. It basically deters your child from throwing their plate off of the table or their high chair because they can't move it. It's like stuck to the table. But these don't fit right here. So like this one, which is her like Happy Bowl, which she'll use when she's a little bit older, like obviously that doesn't fit. And if I put it underneath here, which I could do, I would have to remove it every time she eats. And so I'd have to remove the entire seat, which would be a lot of work to remove it because it's not like a super snap-on easy chair. And then we have her bowl. So this is the Happy Bowl, and it's wet because I just took it out of the dishwasher. This one doesn't really fit this way either, and then this way it's too far away from her. So, and then if I like pull it this way, she can't pull it away, but she can still shove things down here. So it just doesn't work with these. I really want to be able to use those when she's really eating her solids. So that is a big and one of the main reasons that I would like to get a high chair. And it's just gonna be easier. I've noticed like cleaning the table, because those like the little clamp on things when she feeds herself. So like when I gave her some avocado, or when I give her like the little things that disintegrate, whenever she eats those, they get like shoved into the nooks and crannies of it. So I basically have to sometimes take it off of the table anyway to clean up underneath it. Whereas a high chair, you just pop up the top plastic liner and then you clean it and you're done. So that's just a first time mom mistake, really. I mean, some moms may have no problem with it, but cleaning all the nooks and crannies where like it attaches to the table because they're moving food around and sticking things to it, it's really a big pain in the butt. So that's why I obviously know that no matter where she sits, she's gonna throw food off. But that little space just doubles the amount of food that hits the floor. So I'd like to deter that. Yeah, you're gonna feed these guys. Yeah. Oh, happy girl.
Why, hello there. I'm home from work. Obviously, you know, because I'm at home. I don't know what we're doing. I have no idea. Levi, do you know what we're doing after that? Do you? Do you have any idea? No? Okay. Well, he apparently doesn't know either, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. And this girl is being pretty happy right now.
Yeah, though, you gonna go nap.
Yeah, she was crying in her bed when I got home because she did not want to sleep, apparently.
She's been really weird today.
Yeah.
Like, she was super happy, and then all of a sudden she'd be like the crankiest she's been in a while. And then she'd be super happy again. But she only napped today twice for like 45 minutes.
That's not very much napping today.
Yeah, she's been
crazy girl.
A little bit of a quakers, and then a really happy girl. You just can't make up your mind today, huh?
No.
No. We finally got Revelynne down for a nap, so that's nice. And she went down like right away pretty much. So she's sleeping now. I'm making dinner. We're kind of having like a remake of our chicken Alfredo, but I'm not doing that. I made some noodles, and then my mom used to do this all the time where she would cook, or she would use like part Alfredo and then part spaghetti sauce. And since we have leftover Alfredo, I wanted to use some of that up too. So I'm gonna do that. My mom used to do it all the time, and it's really good. She would also add some crushed red pepper to make it like a little bit spicy. But I'm using arrabbiata sauce, which usually has a natural spice to it. I should taste it though to see if this one does, because I haven't had this one yet. This one doesn't have a lot of spice. Oh, never mind. The aftertaste did. So with arrabbiata sauce, you don't, or arrabbiata, I don't know how you say it. You don't usually need to add spice to it. And then I'm using up this French bread because like we don't like eat bread, so I won't just sit there and eat it. So I'm trying to use that up. So I made some more garlic bread, and that's cooking in there right now. Are you eating? We need to put the puppies on the vlogs more, huh? Yeah, we haven't forgotten you guys. How about the Schmeevers? We love the Schmeevers. You're a good boy. Levi, we get questioned all the time on if Levi is like sad or something. No, he's just actually like very lazy. He pretty much just always lays in one spot. He doesn't play much. Every once in a while he gets in like a really playful mood and he'll get up and want to play with like a toy or something. But usually he just lays in one place and doesn't do much. He likes snow though, so in the winter he'll be a little more excited, huh? Yeah. Do you like snow, Schmeebs? Come here. Come here. Come give the Fled fam hugs by giving me hugs. He's just super laid back, which is why he was very good at being a service dog. Because it's just your personality. Do you need water? Why are you panting? Yeah. Do you want a treat? Oh, we got some ear perk up. All right. Ready, guys? Sits in. Come on, let's back up. Back up. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, now he's excited. This is how we get Levi excited too. Sits in. Can you dance? Good boy. Down. Okay, I did not. This is what Daisy does. Every time you try and get her to do something, she does all of the tricks that she knows, but like won't do the trick when you tell her to. Back up. Back it up. Sits in. Okay, that's plotzing, but roll over. Good girl. Gentle. Oh my goodness. So, basically, I got to thinking that perhaps she doesn't like homemade purees because the only ones I made her were either single or 2 things in them. But she has no problem with like the pouches, which usually have like 3 or 4, sometimes 5 things in them. Okay, here. So I thought maybe I'll try doing multiple things, and so I just grabbed what we had. We had like, I did strawberries, apples, spinach, and a little bit of lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, and to see if that's the problem. All right, should we see if you like it? See, I left it a little more grainy for you. Is that good?
Yeah, she seems to like it.
So is that the problem? I mean, like, granted, back when we stopped with her, she was still on, she like wasn't at the stage really where she should have multiple things in her foods.
Yeah, she
now,
likes
though,
it.
You like it? Is that really it? But you know that you're not gonna learn to like foods by themselves. By themselves? Selves? I don't know. Hey girl, if you like it, at least we can save some money and you can get some real fresh food in you. Is that good? You really like it, huh? Yay, that makes mommy happy.
Dance for mom. Hi. Dance for mom.
Dance.
Do a little dance.
Dance.
So today is the National Day of a favorite childhood toy.
Play-Doh.
So we are going to make some Play-Doh, aren't ya? You
She's
happy
gonna eat
girl?
the mixing stick.
Let's
Alrighty.
stick you up here. Yeah, that afterwards.
Whoa. Did you mix it? Hey, get out. Okay, no hands. This. There you go.
be a big sister. How does that make you feel?
She's excited.
Oh yeah? Well, that's good. Way too much salt.
Get it. Get it.
Man, this would have been much easier to do her handprint for Grandma Graham. I guess I'm not very good at making snowmen. They're all too close. Too close to the same size.
Okay, that looks like a snowman. Oh, she's gonna grab it.
Like before we added in the coloring, which was just this Crystal Light drink mix, which by the way made it smell really good. It smelled just like Play-Doh. It feels just like Play-Doh. But I mean, all together, I think this turned out great. I may. If I did it again, I would probably let it cook a little bit longer so it wasn't as sticky as it is.
Yeah, it's a little sticky.
But yeah, I'd say it turned out very well. If you have kids and haven't already seen this idea or done this, highly recommend it. Very easy, worked well. We will be sure to put a link in the description for the recipe that we used if you want to do this at home.
Obviously ending the vlog the next day again. Revelynne, I got her down for a nap. Ran as moms do to try and get ready in case she wakes up. But it appears she's taking a good nap today. So yesterday's question of the day was your best experience at a restaurant or best memory. So we go to restaurants so much with our family that like one time doesn't particularly stick out as like a memory for me. But if I think about servers, probably one of the best servers that we had was actually recently for Katie's birthday, my sister-in-law. We went to Cheesecake Factory, and this server he was a young man, but he was just like super nice and appreciative of like me and Katie as moms. Like he made sure that like we had everything we needed. He was like making sure our kids were okay and had everything that they needed. He was just really like a really nice guy. And by the end of it, we had found out that he actually had a wife and had a 1-year-old and another baby on the way that was, I think, doing like 2 weeks or something. He saw that I was like breastfeeding Revelynne, and I have like an infinity scarf cover basically. And after, he was like, I saw you struggling to like keep up that part. And he was like, my wife has this one that like just goes over her head. So like he was making suggestions. I've obviously like heard of that one, but it was really sweet. And he was like asking if I had one of those boppies at home. Like I think the coolest thing about that experience was seeing that he is a very involved dad, and I feel like that's kind of a lost thing in this day and age, that dads, it's not that they're not there, but some of them aren't as involved, almost as if like the mom just kind of does everything for taking care of the child. And this isn't like, obviously not everyone, it's just kind of become more of an issue, I've noticed. I hear a lot like moms complaining that like dads come home and they don't do anything to help with the kids, and the mom does everything. And if you're a stay-at-home mom, you know that that's a full-time job in itself. So having a dad that's really hands-on and helps and learns about everything is just really cool to me. So seeing another dad that is as involved as Ryan is was just kind of uplifting, I guess you could say, that there is some hope for our generation, because he's obviously not our generation, like he was maybe 4 years older or something like that, but just kind of like that 20-year-old, the 20s generation. It was just nice to see that there was another very involved dad. So that was kind of my best experience, just having hope again that dads, if you guys have read my life story, then you know that my dad wasn't always there when I was a kid. He's much better now, but I had a rough childhood involving my dad. So seeing dads that are very involved and doing what they can to help raise their kids and really know about the baby products and stuff like that even things that don't even concern them, like breastfeeding things. It's just really cool to me. So that was my best experience. I texted Ryan to see what his was, but I don't know if he has responded yet. That is gonna be the answer to yesterday's question of the day. So today's question of the day comes from Viva LaKayla XOXO, and her question is, if you could touch anything and it would turn into something, what would it be and why? So basically, you had like the Midas touch, like that kind of thing, you know, like anything you touch turns to gold. So if you had that ability, what would everything turn into that you touched? That can be a gift and a curse. I'm guessing in this instance though, you have the choice of whether if you touch it, it changes. Let us know your answer to the question of the day down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe, and welcome to the Flood fam. And as always, we will see your wonderful faces tomorrow. Bye. Look at you.
No matter what life brings, if it's you